Welcome to TMX Adventures, everybody. My name is Lisa Keegan, and today we are continuing on our manual making in the Thermomix series, and we are browning off or sauteing in the Thermomix. Now, I've got to say, this has been a game changer for us. Rewind 8 years ago, before we had a Thermomix on the bench, and burning saucepans was nearly a nightly occurrence if I was cooking. I just get highly distracted. I would turn the temperature dial up on the hob too high and it would burn. The onion and garlic would be non-existent. There'd be little shards of black. So to get something on the bench that takes that effort out of it and takes, I can walk away, takes the time out of it, happy days. So let me today show you how easy it is to cook off onion and garlic in the Thermomix, and even better still, chop it in there as well. It takes so much time out of that prep. Now, I know a lot of you guys are familiar with this, that those of you who have a Thermomix and been watching along, we start most of our recipes for dinners like this. You'd be familiar with that. But for those of you who have asked specifically for these manual skills, maybe to translate other recipes you've got, this is for you. So do say hi if you're watching today as well. So first thing I'm going to do is I've got a brown onion, I've de-skinned it and I've cut it in quarters. That's all you have to do with an onion, and half the time you can just chop it in half. I don't know, I just felt like cutting in quarters today. I've got 3 cloves of garlic, in it goes. Now this is actually going to become the base of a tomato sauce recipe for me today. So most of our main meals start with a cook-off step like this. But as I said, if you want to convert and maybe an old traditional recipe you've got in a written cookbook or something like that, this is how you do it, okay? You'll also find some of these tips in your basic cookbook, but I'm hoping over this series that you're feeling more confident at being able to just wing it and make it work. So let's chop this down. It's going to take 5 seconds. Speed 5. That's our chopping speed. Off it goes. Nearly done. There we go. And now we need to put our oil in. Now, do I show you the chop? If I show you the chop, I might get onion fumes in my face. Let's see how we go. Let's see if I can do this without getting onion eyes. Look at that. That is what I love about the Thermomix, that the chop is just so amazing. Okay, moving on. I'm just keeping my face away from you guys. In your kitchen, you don't need to show anyone on camera, so you'll be fine. It's just me in my enclosed caravan. Okay, scales up. We're going to put in somewhere between 20 and 30 grams, generally speaking, is how much you want. May seem like a lot, but it's the amount that will give you a really nice browning off in there. Somewhere about there. So now what do we do? Alright, so if you've got a TM31, TM5 or a TM6, we're going to put it on its highest temperature. So put the measuring cup back in for the moment. Now we want to give it 3 to 5 minutes. 3 minutes minimum. 3 minutes is your time that it takes to start sweetening it, but 5 minutes will get it a nice brown, soft, delicate flavour, okay? Varoma temperature, because we want the hottest temperature we can. Now those of you with a TM6, a little hint, you guys can go use your high heat recipes on your guided function, okay? You will get a hotter production in your Thermomix. It'll come up to like 165. You'll get it more brown. But for those of you with a TM5, a TM31 or even a TM6 and you just want to do it manually, this is how you do it, okay? We can't pull high heat manually because they don't want us burning the bejeebies out of our bowl, pretty much. So, and then we just put it up to speed. Now it's going forwards. It could be, I wouldn't go down to a slow stir. You want to move it enough not to burn to the bottom, okay? If you do burn it to the bottom because not enough oil, I don't know, that's mainly the reason, right? Or not enough speed. Little tips. Citric acid is your best friend. I even bought some away in the caravan. You want to put 1 tablespoon of citric acid, that much water in the bottom of your bowl, so it's not much water, and you want to bring it up to boil. Get your spatula then and wipe it around the bottom, and your burns will just lift off. Okay, no need for eggshells, lemon, vinegar, bicarb. Often you've got to go back and do a second or third attempt to get it clean. Citric acid, 1 go, it'll be sparkly, ready to go for the next time, okay? The other thing is, if you are making a tomato-based sauce, like I am on the back of this, with this product, then you can actually just cook that on, even if it happens to have a burn for some reason. You'll find the tomato-based sauce tends to lift that off. The natural citric acid in the tomatoes, the acidiness, lifts it off. So don't stress too much about burns, but it's not like you've got on a fry pan, okay? Completely different. Take it from the expert who used to know. By the way, we don't own pots and pans anymore. Even coming camping, we have a fry pan and we have a barbecue and we have an oven and a Thermomix. That's really all you need once you've got a Thermomix. I hope you've seen that over the manual recipes we've been doing, how many different appliances the Thermomix replaces, and then how much extra space you'll have in the kitchen when you do replace them. So now, by the way, this is sizzling away. I could take this out. I'm just leaving it in because I'm mindful that I'm in a closed space. Leaving it off will actually let it saute even more because at the moment it kind of sweats. By the way, your little measuring cup on your TM6, wherever you point this spout is which way the steam goes. So when I'm under my cupboards here, I want the steam to come outwards, so I pointed it out. All right, little tip for there as well. So I'm going to let this do its job and saute off before I turn it into a beautiful tomato sauce. But that's how simple it is. Chop it down, 3 to 5 minutes, aroma speed 1. You don't need to go hot faster, it'll just get mushy. If you go slower, it may well burn to the bottom. And you want somewhere between 20 and 30 grams of oil in your Thermomix as well, or butter, or coconut oil, ghee, those sorts of things. You may add other things. I've got onion and garlic. You may have something like fresh ginger in there, which you don't need to peel. Just put it in there and it'll chop, okay? Maybe some turmeric, you might be making a curry. Makes the beautiful base of so many different recipes. So, I hope that answers that question for you. It is literally my favourite thing in the Thermomix. No more scrubbing pans to the stove once you've got a Thermomix. And how much spare time do you get? Like, I'm talking to a camera, but otherwise I'd be out doing other things, right? So, I hope this is, giving you guys the opportunity to see how easy life can be with a Thermomix in the kitchen. And for those of you with the Thermomix, I hope you're seeing that there's different ways you can do things. I'm actually thinking next week, we'll see, but I'm thinking about taking the Coles or the Woolworths magazine and taking some of their recipes and translating them for you guys and showing you what last week and this week actually looks like then in motion. So watch this space. It's still will I do it or will I won't? Will I have enough internet or will I won't? But otherwise, guys, take care. Have a great week. Thanks for coming on and saying hi for those of you who have managed to get on. I will come back and read through the comments because I can't see them while I'm on at the moment. But take care. Let me know if I can help you with anything regarding your Thermomix. And we'll see you tomorrow for some more cooking. Bye for now, guys.